question, we have to be very careful with the signs. You write out again. Make sure it's in line. Okay, then don't keep it. Okay, now, go have a look up. Okay, I am going to do the left-hand side first. Of course, you can do it together, it doesn't matter. Understand? Okay, I'm going to do the left-hand side. Left-hand side is this one. This one means x9 times x 6n, right? Do you agree 6n? Why 6n? Multiply, yes. Then divide by what? Negative x. Wait, this negative x is negative 1 power 2, then xn power 2, right? Can you see it? Okay? Now, so what does this mean? X 9 plus 6n over. Now, do you agree this will become positive? So become what? X2n, right? Correct? Now, if I use the rule, this will become x 9 plus 6n minus 2n, correct? Because when you divide, you minus, right? So this one becomes what? X 9 plus 4n. Do you get this? Okay, now, so x 9 plus 4n is x 13. So what do? You compare what? Compare power. Good. 9 plus 4n equals to 13. Is this correct? Did I make any mistake? Yes or no? Can you understand what Bishop is doing? Okay. So this is your question number 8. So what is the answer? 4n equals to 4, right? Correct. 13 minus 9, right? So what is n? N is what? Everybody know? Can? You cannot bring everywhere, no? You must make sure you put it to the same base. After that, you compare the index. Is that understood? Can? No problem. Okay, good. Next question is question, I cannot remember, what is that? 11a, is it? Is it 11a? Okay, next question is 11a, so let's look at 11a. Okay. Now, I hope you know one thing. In indices, we cannot rush. Because once you rush, right, most likely you make mistake, careless mistake. Okay? Now, let's take a look. We do it slowly. 8x6, y3, right? The first numerator, correct? Over what? 100x2, y6, right? The answer. What's twice the power of 3? 1, 2, 5. Very good. x3, y12 over 4xy. Now, I never try to cancel when it's complicated. Okay, all of you look at this is a 1, right? What about here? 2. This divided by 25 is 5. Divided by 25 is what? 4. Further, divide, right? Correct. Now, on top, left what? 5x9, y15, correct? Below left what? 2x3, y7. Agree? Now, can you see I never rush? I will do it step by step. Then, can someone just tell me the answer now? 5x1. 9 and 3, so x1, 6, y1, y8 over 2. Now, mind you, this is the same as 5 over 2 x6, y8, it's the same. But I rather you leave like that so that you are clear. Is that clear? For algebra, I told you right, whatever we write in the middle belongs to the numerator. Agree or not? Whatever we write in the middle belongs to the numerator. Okay, for example, if I have 2 over 3x, this one is 2x over 3, right? Correct? Yes or no? So if I write this in the middle, it means it belongs to the top. Everybody clear? So I have finished off your exercise 3A already, and I'm left with question 9 in your notebook. Am I right? Oh, yeah, correct. My mistake. Question 12. Will that be okay? Now, why did I choose question 12? Because it's somewhat a basic to your A-Maths data. Understand? It's a basic to your A-Maths. Okay? Alright. All of you must copy this question 12 into your notebook. And when you're done with your exercise 3A, can you pass forward so that I do not waste time? Once you're done with your 3A, you pass forward. Today, full attendance, first row should get the full set of work. Okay, let's take a look at number 12. Actually, they gave you quite a complicated thing to simplify. Can everybody see that? Okay? And what more do they say that is irritating? Solve what? Simultaneous equation, alright? That is the irritating part. Because when people see this, right, they'll say, oh, die already. I don't know what the teacher is talking about. It's going to be too complicated. Not true, Now, can I leave this side alone first? Okay, I will do this side is called what side? This side is called what side? Left hand side. What about this side? Right hand side. Okay, now all come up. Left hand side will be 16, right? On top. 16 P1, focus. P12 Q1. Q1 from it. Sorry, 16 over, below become 9, correct? 9 Q1, Q10. Now, this one must change to times first. Divide must change to times first, right? Now, if you cannot do it, right, you do like that first, go straight away to like that first, understand? Everybody okay? Now, then I'm going to simplify now. 16 P 12 Q16 over 9 Q10 times 9 over 1. Can you open up the bracket and tell me what is this? 16, correct? P4 Q4 Q1. Oh, my mistake is and omega Q2, okay? Now, before I told you, you must simplify the number first. Okay? Now, this is a very good question. 1, 1, 1, 1, right? Can you see that? Okay? Now, on top becomes what? P12, Q16. Below become what? P2, Q1. P4, Q2. P4, okay, sorry, mistake. Q1, Q12. Can you see that? Finally is what? P8, right? Q1, Q4. Agree, right? Yes or no? Okay. I just want to know if I made a mistake anywhere. that I made a mistake somewhere. Can you double check if Michelle has made a mistake? Okay, good. Did I make a mistake? No, huh? Did I make any mistake? Shouldn't be that. Okay, I let you copy first, huh? While I double check. Alright. Can or cannot? Can or cannot? Can. Okay. Now, I cannot put it in this form. Can you see what I'm talking about? Correct. Then remember we have this. What is a to the power of negative n? 1 over an, right? Correct now? Yes or no? Okay, now look at this right hand side. Huh? This is 1 over q a minus b, right? I want you to know if you know what I'm talking about. Yes or no? They want to know. You should know. Take a look first. Can? Can see it now? This one plus this one, right? Correct. Now, this is P, A plus B. Now, if I want to bring, okay, all of you here, this is something that I need to say because a lot of people are confused. This one is equivalent to Q negative A minus B. Forwards. You understand this? Can you see what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, I repeat. I write in red. Now, all of you look. This is the important part. You know why I say this? Because when you do binomial theorem, when you flip, or when you combine, you must be very alert. Is that understood? Okay, now I repeat. If I have Q star, sorry, I don't say star. If I have Q minus star, what will happen? 1 over Q star. Repeat. Can you see 1 over Q star is Q minus star? Can you see it? The star is A minus B. Can you see what I'm talking about here? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, so that means this one will become Q minus A minus B, right? Am I right to say that? Yeah. What A plus B? What A plus B? I'm talking about the below one. Okay, can see now, if I use the star, is it better? Now, in place of star, what do I have in this question? What is my star in this question? A what? A minus B, right? Do you all agree with me? Do you all agree with me? Okay, I repeat again. Those confirm the one. Hello? Q minus star is 1 over Q star, right? So now is Q. If I put the star as A minus B, will be 1 over Q A minus B, right? It will be equivalent to that. Can you see? Okay, now, then I'm going to simplify now. Okay, all of you look. This is P, A plus B, Q. If I open the bracket, it becomes what? Minus A plus B, right? Correct. Now, can you see this one will be 8? This one will be what? 4. So I will have A plus B equals to 8 minus A plus B equals to 4. Now, this is not A mathematics, this is E mathematics. Linear. So can you see I use elimination. I add both, I can get rid of A, right? So I have 1 plus 2. I will have 2B equals to 12. What is my B? 6. Then you substitute B equal to 6 into what? equals to 2. No need to clap. This one is fundamental. Are we clear now? Are we clear now? So, what am I going to show in this question 12? You cannot blindly expect those basic questions to come up. You must also know how to improvise. Understand? Now, I always use, can you see, I don't use A, B, C, D, I always use star, triangle, all this. Because you are better with star and triangle. Understand? So I hope you can understand. How many of you need me to explain this again? Everybody okay? No problem, huh? No issue? Okay. Fast forward your 3A homework now. I'm going to continue my lesson with 3B. Fast forward, front row count so that I don't have to count later. Alright. One row, give it to me now. How many? 8. Very good, thank you. Don't have to read. Just tell me how many. Don't have to read. You don't want to hand in your problem. How many? 5. 8, 5, 13. 13 and 8. 13 and 8, 21, right? 21 and how many? 21 and 10, 31. Correct. 3 more. How many? 2. 1 more. Where? Who's the one more who didn't have it? Cannot. Write your name up. Okay, thank you. So, exercise 3A is fine already, okay? Now, next. I'm going to go through the next section that is on 0 and negative indices. Okay, 0 and negative indices. But can you see just now that question? I already applied negative indices. Can you see what I'm talking about? Yes or no, class? Okay? Alright, so let's take a look at 0 index. Okay. I'm going to write the rule on the board. This is what we have. Anything to the power of 0 is what? 1. This is understood. Okay, any base to the power of 0 is 1. Alright, now I'm going to do example 6 on the board. Now, what is the meaning of evaluate? Evaluate means you must find out the answer. Understand now? Because some people very below and they don't know what the question is talking about. Evaluate means you cannot live in index form, you must find out the answer. Everybody clear? Okay. Now, what is 38 to the power of 0? I think everybody okay, right? It's 1 mark. No problem. This one ever came out in the O level, 1 mark. They ask what is 5 to the power of 0. Paper 1, 1 mark. A lot of people put 5. Because they don't understand already. So they don't know that the power of 0 is 1, they say it's 5. Okay? Alright, now next up is going to get difficult. Okay, you must look at where pieces here. You cannot now. Because this is plus, you know. It's not times. Some people do until they cannot remember the rules. They go and take 2 plus 4 minus 3. That's wrong. Understand? This one you have to key the calculator. 49 plus something and minus something. Everybody clear? Okay? Alright, good. So that is your example 6. Now next, I'm going on to negative index, which I have already said just now. A to the power of minus n is 1 over an. Okay? What is the meaning here? Let me explain again. If I have 5 to the power of negative 2, what is it? 1 over what? 5 to the power of 2, right? Which means this is what? 1 over what? 25. Okay, now what is the common mistake? When I say evaluate this, a lot of people do this. Hello? They will say it's negative 25. Can you tell me what this person has done? They should tell me negative 25. A lot of you do this mistake. Why? They forgot the law of indices. They pick up the negative article. I don't know how they do it, their own rule, their own theorem. Then after that, find about 25. That's wrong. Is that clear to all? Okay? Alright, good. So this is the negative index. I'm going on to example 7. Okay? Example 7. Now, I just want to know, am I clear so far? Am I clear so far? Okay, good. Let's look at example 7. Evaluate. Evaluate, you cannot leave it like that. This is 1 over what? 64. If you don't know what is 4 cubes, can please use a calculator. Okay, don't go to me 12. Submit your 4 cubes. 4 times 4 times 4. Okay? Now, next one. This one is a good question because it can test whether you understood or you don't understand. Can you see this is 1 over negative 7? Correct? Now, why did I say that? Those who cannot write, do you agree with this? In the video, that's what the person said, right? Then you want to flip to positive 1. You must flip, right? Take the reciprocal, so it's like that. But must you put 1? No need. So it's just 1 over negative 7. Okay, or negative 1 over 7. It doesn't matter. Now, some people are always asking me this question. If I put like that, I put like that, I put like that, is it the same? Yes. They are the same. Cannot. Now, but this is what? 2xy over 3. Can it be like that? The answer is no. Understand? So be careful down here. Okay? Alright, next part of the question. Okay. Can you look at this? 3 over 5 the power of negative 2. Now, whenever you see negative power, you must get it of the negative power. Okay, so if I get it of the negative power, look up, you become 5 over 3 2, right? Correct. Then, what is 5 squared? 25. 3 squared is what? 9. You can leave it in improper fraction. You don't have to write it in mixed number. Is that understood? Okay, then can you add one rule beside this rule? I want you to add this. A over b to the power of negative n is actually b over a to the power of n. This one was in the video, but I want you to write it down in your textbook as well. Okay? Now I'm going on to the rest of the examples, and it's until example 13. Is that clear? example 13. Later on, I will have one more lesson to do. Today, I hope to complete the whole of 3B. Understand? Because there are 2 lessons. Then next week is your WA for first lesson, then we'll continue with the rest of the chapter 3. Okay? Alright, now let's take a look at the next section. Extension of laws of indices to zero and negative indices. Now, all our rules are, remember yesterday that what? AN times AN equals to AN plus N. All the rules that I have done yesterday, okay, they also apply to zero and negative index. Doesn't mean that only apply to integers. Understand? Rational number also can, distractions also can, okay? Alright, now I'm going to go through the difficult examples so can I have all of you see double shape. Now, and I'm going to point out what's the common mistake during the exam. Okay, can all of you look at example 8, page 66. Can all of you look at example 8, page 66. Simplify each of the following, leaving your answer in positive index form where appropriate. What do you mean by positive index form? All the powers must be what? Positive number. Now let me just tell you, in O-level, even if the question didn't say positive index, you also must say positive index. It's understood. Is that clear? What is positive index again? Can you tell me? All powers must be positive number. Understand now? Or even if the question don't say, you also must say the positive index. Okay? Now I'm going to do it slowly. Let's take a look at the first one. A minus 7 times A4 divided by A minus 3. Now, this one sure people make mistake. Huh? Now let me do it slowly for you. All of you look up. Don't look at the textbook. Because today I'm going quite slow because the rules you must know it. This is equivalent to A minus 7 times A4 over A minus 3, right? Everybody clear with my writing here? Okay, you know everything you want to do together. On top become what? What is negative 7 plus 4? A negative 3, right? Over A negative 3, right? Actually, you can see it's the same, right? So I cancel, the answer is 1, right? Can you see? Okay? Can I? Now, what if your friend says, I don't want to cancel, I want to use the rule. So can you remember this? AN divided by AN is AN minus N. So all of you look. A minus 3 is actually minus 3, you know. When you divide, it's minus this number. So it's minus 3. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. So this is actually A minus 3 plus 3. What's the answer? A0. A0 is 1. Understand? Now, this is not so obvious that you will make mistake. Let me give you one more. All of you now. What's the answer? A lot of people will tell me 8 to the power of 4. You made a very terrible mistake. It's minus. Exactly, if I set this right out to Q, right? It's B minus 6 is C3 over, now, what is it? 2 to the power of 3 is what? 8. B6, C1. C3, right? Now I'm going to do some cancellation so that you know what's happening. Okay? Can you see this is 1? What about here? Also 1, right? Okay, now what's the meaning of this? This is B minus 6 minus 6, right? So it's B1 minus 12. This answer is correct, but the question says leave it in what? Positive index. So you must put like that. Understand? Cannot, cannot. Okay, I give you another one. This one is also people make mistake. Right? Just now is mistake number 1, right? Okay, I want to look up. Mistake number 1. A7 over A minus 3. This is A10, not A4, right? This is mistake number 1. That's what I told you, right? Okay. Now, what if I have this? Mistake number 2. Okay. What if I have 1 over A minus 4? How to put it in positive index? A4, right? A to the power of 4, right? Correct now? Yeah. Now, I show you how I get A4. Because some people don't understand, how come you suddenly flip there and you get A4? Let me show you what it means. Okay, I do a caveman way for you, you can see. Then once you can see, you can do it mentally. Everybody clear? Okay, all of you now? 1 over A minus 4. For those bigger ones who don't really understand that, you better listen, okay? This one means 1 divided by A minus 4, right? Simply like that, right? That means this is 1 divided by 1 over A4, right? I change it to positive index. So this is actually 1 times what? A4 over 1, right? Correct now. What's the final answer? A4. Just A4. That's why I get this. Don't say don't know how to change. Understand now? Can or cannot? Okay. Now, then a very usual one is when you have, let's say, A minus 1, B minus 2, how to write it in positive index? This is 1 over A. This is what? 1 over B2. Final answer 1 over what? AB2. Understand now? You do it individually, then you will have no problem. Everybody clear? Okay? Alright, good. So that is your example A. Now I'm going on to example 9. Okay, example 9, which is on rational indices. Alright? But I think some of you are very tired already, okay? Indices, very tired already. Okay, so what I will do now is that I will give you a piece of work in your notebook first. You do it within the 10 minutes that is my lesson. Understand now? Then after that, I will continue from 11:40 to 12:40. Understand? Then it's not so stressed, okay? Alright, now, so let's take a look at what I want you to do. Can all of you do in your notebook exercise 3B 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Calvin, stop the video. I want everybody to do